In this video, we're going to cover number 7 and 8 in your student journal for lesson 5.2, and this is on page 132. So we have to use the given information to find the measure of angle 1. Now this picture looks way more complicated than the problem really is. And so let's go ahead and let's find angle 1. I have it in red right here. And you're going to notice angle 1 has one arc. Well, that means any other angle that has one arc, it is congruent to. So I notice these two angles both have one arc. And I can see that angle D measures 33 degrees. Well, if angle 1 is congruent to angle D, then angle 1 also has a measure of 33 degrees. And so, like I said, this picture was, it looks a lot more complicated than it really needed to be. I mean, you had right angles, you had overlapping triangles, but all we had to do was just find or see that these two angles were congruent to help us find that the measure of angle 1 is 33 degrees. All right, number 8. Angle 1 is down here. I can see that it has one arc, which tells me this angle, angle 1, is going to be equal to the measure of angle U. Okay, and so I have to think, well, could I find the measure of angle U? Because if I could find the measure of angle U, then I know that that must be the measure of angle 1. So if I look here, angle U is part of this little triangle. I know two of the angles inside the triangle. I can use those to find the third, right? Because we know, and we learned this from lesson 5.1, that all three interior angles of a triangle always add up to 180. And so what I can do to find the measure of angle U is I can take 180 and subtract 80 and 54 from that. When I do that, I get 46 degrees. So angle U, the measure of angle U, is 46 degrees. Well, if the measure of angle 1 is congruent or equal to the measure of angle U, then this must also be 46 degrees. The measure of angle 1 is 46 degrees.